First item of business is previous business number 1, approving the previous meeting minutes. Motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion. Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Oh, yes, I know this.
Oh. Well, we'll finish. Oppose? Passes. We can do attendance now.
That's fine.
Okay, now we'll do attendance. There's no requirement, so that stands. We'll have the council do attendance.
Sure, Mr. Chairman. Fine,
Here.
Simpson,
Here.
Rosano,
Here.
Smith,
Here.
and Burley.
Here.
Cleary, Lockhart, McLaughlin, and Chapman are all excused this evening.
Okay, we're going to skip over 2 and 3 for now and go to 4, and then we'll come back to those at the end. So on to current business, number 4, authorizing an agreement with CARES Inc. regarding a continuum of care program for Albany County. Commissioner McClave?
Yes, good evening. Right, we're just looking for permission to enter into a memorandum agreement with CARES regarding their coordinated entry committee. We've been participating on this committee for years and years, but HUD just changed the rules and says anybody who's participating on this committee must have a memorandum of agreement with CARES just to protect confidentiality and HIPAA laws and all the rest of that. And because we discuss client information at these committee meetings and placements for homeless or at-risk of homeless. So we're just looking for authorization to enter into this MOU with them, just for the coordinated entry piece of it.
Thank you. Do we have any questions? Motion?
I'll make the motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passed unanimous. Thank you, Commissioner. Mr. Chair.
Under back.
Okay, we're on to number 5. We'll move on. Number 5, authorizing preschool education service agreements for children with special needs in ages 3 to 5.
Correct.
Commissioner
Thank you, Chairman Fine and committee members. Again, New York State educational law requires us to provide services for children with developmental disabilities. That includes educational and physical therapy. In addition, the counties or municipalities are responsible for the payment of those said services. And therefore, the 3 to 5-year-olds are receiving the services that they need. We do get a reimbursement after we actually bill Medicaid. We do get reimbursement from New York State of 59%. And these are the school districts that we want to contract with and have contracted for many years.
Thank you. Are there any questions? Motion?
Just a quick question. Commissioner, I understand our staff tried to get a handle on how many evaluations are done each year. I guess they were told that this is a new program, and so therefore data wasn't available.
The evaluations that are completed, we could look at the number of children that are in preschool education, and also how many our evaluation team completed. But there's a lot of other evaluation teams, such as Capital District Beginnings, Achievements, and those agencies are private agencies, and we don't have access to their data. I mean, it's something we could always ask New York State if we could have, cumulative number of children that are in special education. But it would have to be de-identified data.
Okay.
Thank you. Are there any other questions? Motion? Motion. Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passed unanimous. Okay, on to number 6, authorizing an agreement with Raja Group LLC regarding transportation for children with special needs to education and therapy programs.
Thank you, Chairman. Yes, this is a renewal. This is actually the 3rd year. It would be going into a 3rd year. And then next year we would have to put out an RFP for transportation services. These are required by New York State that the counties or municipalities have to provide this service for children 3 to 5 going into center-based programs. In those center-based programs, they will receive services such as occupational therapy, speech therapy, and physical therapy. And again, these are the different, transportation zones. So what we do is, just to save money, put them in different zones in order so the buses aren't crossing back and forth and having to take too long. Because it is also a requirement that the children cannot stay on the bus any longer than 90 minutes.
Okay, thank you. Are there any questions from the committee? We have a motion? Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passed unanimous. Okay, on to number 7, authorizing agreements with various providers regarding services associated with the Family First Prevention Services Act.
Thank you. Yes, the Families Prevention Services Act passed back in October of '21, and it requires when a child is placed into foster care, if we're looking at congregate care, which is much more of a residential treatment program, we have to conduct a QI assessment. The QI assessment has to be completed by a licensed clinician and really determines the level of care, if that child could be served at a lower level of care. So each of these assessments cost $2,000 per all of these programs. But I'm really proud to say that we've only sent one child out from otherwise using our children's mental health services. So at this point in time, since October of '21, the county, by using county staff, we have saved $138,000.
Thank you.
Are there any questions from the committee? We have a motion? Motion, second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passed unanimous. Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
And then number 8 is amending resolution number 251 for 2023 regarding an agreement with the New York State Office of Temporary and Disability Assistance for grant funding for ongoing rental supplements.
And I can speak to this. This is just to amend the term to April 1st, 2023 to March 31st, 2024 at the department's request.
Thank you. I just want to say a couple words. I want to thank Commissioner McClave for your letter responding to the letter that I sent requesting a plan to make sure that we spend the rental supplement money this year. So we appreciate some of the steps you're taking. And we know there's some obstacles, and we'll be in touch because we're looking forward to working with you to try to overcome these obstacles and make sure the program's successful. Motion? We have a motion? Do we have a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passed unanimous. Okay, now we'll go back to number 2 on the agenda. Public hearing on proposed local law number I for 2023, a local law of the County of Albany, New York, establishing Chapter 225 of the Albany County Code, setting forth requirements for resettlement disclosure in Albany County. And do we have a motion on this? This is just a public hearing. Do we have a
Right,
motion?
yes, I would like to move this to, with a neutral declaration, and
Okay.
so the public hearing can take place.
Do we have a second?
I'm not on the committee, I'm sorry. I'll second.
Second. Mr. Smith, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passed unanimous. And now we're on to number 3. And we're tabling number 3 pending
Right.
public hearing.
Right. I make a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn, do we have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned.